But we talked about earlier that you cannot be too young or you cannot be too old to write a book like this. But I feel a lot of women that they are often waiting for permission or being far enough, like, okay, I just started my business, it's too early. Oh, I've only been in business 5 years. It's probably too early for this book that is where I teach what I know. That's probably a misconception too.
There is one group of people that I would advise to wait about writing their book, and those are people who are very, very early. I would say, the first couple of years of their business before they've got repeatable systems. So if you're not clear on how you're getting revenue in the door, if you haven't got a consistent way to get leads and customers, and you're drowning in delivering what you've already processed, don't add a book to the mix, because it will just completely swamp you. It's a great way to get leads and to get people really keen to connect with you, but you've got to be ready. You don't want all of these very excited people coming and just being completely overwhelmed and not able to deliver what you've promised them. So make sure you've got your processes in place and that you feel like you've got a bit of breathing room before you start. But to your question, I think so many people really suffer from this imposter syndrome. And I think you're right. A lot of women really are in that place. There's so much that that other people just have no idea about. Everything that has led you to where you are, even if there are other people doing what you're doing, no one else has had the same experiences as you. No one else has had exactly the same results as you. And there are so many people wanting to learn from others and to kind of broaden their possibilities and horizons, that there's always going to be a market for your way of telling this story. There's so much. I think we really discount what we know. We've spent so long just immersed in it, and sort of it just seems very common to us after you've done it for a long time. But to other people, that's completely fresh information, completely new perspective. And so to sort of shut yourself off from the possibility that, like, I'm not the most famous, or I'm not the most highly qualified, or I'm not this or that, is really to do a disservice to the people who need to hear from you.
I love both angles that you shared here. On one hand, if you've just started your business and you don't have it dialed down what you actually do and who you serve and what purpose the book serves, then maybe wait with writing the book. I love it. Yes. And the second thing is, like, we don't need to wait forever.
Exactly.
Once you've got those basics under control, just go ahead. You can still write a second and third book.
Absolutely.